All right. Hey, I seen a whole bunch of people saying, "Hey, man, Sunshine ain't the guy." Justin Fields outplayed him. All this good stuff, man. Does that change the draft order? Jacksonville is on the clock, man. They need a quarterback. These two guys are available, man. I'm gonna let y'all go with it.
Unless
I
you're
got
Urban Meyer and you get
all
hired
right,
by
go.
the Jaguars, if you take an Ohio State quarterback, you a fool. I don't care who it is. You take an Ohio State quarterback, you are foolish. Sunshine ain't the guy for me. If I got the number one pick,
name the last good Ohio State quarterback for Fields.
um,
Terrell Pryor wasn't no quarterback either. Name the last one before. Name the last one before Justin Fields. So everybody talking about about taking an Ohio State quarterback. Name the last good quarterback before Justin Fields. That was Braxton Miller. He was the best quarterback that they had. And Braxton Miller had the Tommy John.
Haskins was right.
The wide receiver. Haskins was terrible,
horrible. Not terrible.
Haskins was terrible. Haskins couldn't throw a deep ball. He was throwing 5 yards. What do you mean? He got to the playoffs. The reason that they got to the playoffs this year because they're Ohio State. That's how.
I get
it. Ain't hard. You're Ohio State.
Yeah.
You're going to the playoffs.
All you got to do is
it's
win.
Not hard.
You win your conference.
Dwayne Haskins was not a good quarterback. No, but none of them. The last JT Barrett wasn't a good quarterback. Cordell Jones was terrible. He had one good game. Right?
You gonna say Cordell Jones?
The last good quarterback to Cordell Jones didn't even. Cordell Jones came in 3 games and didn't even play the next season because JT Barrett was healthy and he didn't even start.
Yeah, he took a spot.
So how good was he for real? No, he wasn't better than JT Barrett, but JT Barrett wasn't good either. This Justin Fields kid is good, bro. That is a good quarterback.
Cal Trask never started. He never started since middle school. Cal Trask, Florida quarterback.
And what happened to Kyle Trask in his game? He nutted the bed. Pause.
No, he didn't. He was throwing.
He got his ass tore. He got his ass tore up in the whole game. What are you talking about?
No one played but him.
These are games. What do you mean? It doesn't matter. Man, all you gotta do is this is you don't rebuild, you reload.
You retool.
They're freshmen are 5-star athletes. Don't try to say that, man. Don't say that.
The top 3 receivers and the tight end all opted out.
And the reason
but the rest of them came. But they come in. This is 4 weeks of practice before a ball game, right? They come in, man. They've been knowing this
shit. Alabama.
My bad.
They played 3 before against Alabama.
3. You're right. Because it's not a normal season. You're absolutely right about that.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. We not talking about TCU where your top 3 receivers go out and you got some 2-star keep coming in behind them. We're talking about 5-star athletes that are coming right up. They're gonna be playing.
Listen, I've been a Gators fan for a long time. And they don't have 5-star athletes. I get the
bullshit. Yes, they do. I get him because he's cold. I get him. Come on, man. Pitts is a freak. But but just to say man, he didn't have his top receiver. Come on, man. Golly. Okay. But yes, he does. He absolutely does remind me of him. Pitts is cold.
Pitts is nasty. But my thing about
Justin Fields, listen, Justin Fields is the best quarterback that Ohio State has had in 20 years.
So what do you draft him at?
If I'm Jacksonville, I'm taking Fields.
Woo!
I'm taking Fields.
Listen.
And listen. I don't think it's that big. I don't think a big difference between it. But my thing is it Justin Fields' toughness, and then He went into this bowl game. The biggest game he didn't ever played in his life, and he just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
he went completely off. And I need that kind of ice water in my quarterback's veins, especially in a city like Jacksonville. And Trevor Lawrence don't have that.
I don't know, man.
Okay, listen. Okay, I had the privilege of watching these dudes in high school. Both of them, they both from Georgia.
That's right. That's
came
from
out
your
the same
crib.
year. Came out the same year, and it was always this. It was always who is the better quarterback.
But he couldn't beat Jake Fromm.
Listen. That's a whole nother story.
But Jake Fromm was an embedded starter already. That was supposed to be
he was Jake Fromm, and it was tough. It wasn't his fault. I don't think. Okay, if I come in the year before, I get my team to the national championship. I'm not taking him out for a guy that don't know the playbook. You get what I'm saying? It's unfair.
No, exactly. I am not taking out my senior quarterback for a true freshman. It's not happening.
He had just got us to the national championship. We lost to Alabama in overtime.
Yes.
So I can't take Jake. I get that. And it's tough. Talent-wise, I think Justin Fields definitely is better than Jake Fromm. Watching these two dudes just battle out. Yeah, absolutely. So Trevor Lawrence, he was the number one quarterback, pocket passing quarterback coming out of high school. And, of course, Justin Fields was the number one dual threat quarterback coming out of high school. Watching these dudes, yep, that's true, Sin. He left because, well, I think it was a combination of things. I think he had to find a reason where he could get visibility, too. So the racial slur, I mean, you in Georgia. That probably wasn't the first, and it definitely wasn't going to be the last time you heard something racial. But I just, as much as I love the what Justin Fields has become, Trevor Lawrence beat Alabama, and that's kind of my measuring stick. Not saying, and it remains to be seen what Justin Fields do against them. I am going to go.
He had
Johnny Manziel.
We talking about it. Trevor Lawrence.
Slim be on, man.
Yeah. Trevor Lawrence is the prototypical quarterback. I think it depends on what Jacksonville is looking for. I would probably go with Trevor Lawrence because Justin Fields got the speed, athleticism, and the big arm, but Trevor Lawrence mentally, I think, matured at a faster rate. I think Justin Fields is there now mentally as far as processing the playbook, being able to go through every single read and make every throw. Justin Fields can do it now. He could not do this at Georgia, though. He couldn't do it at Georgia. The time that he got,
because he couldn't do it at Georgia. He never got a chance to.
When he had a chance to play, that was the time he had. We were blowing teams out. And he would come in the third quarter.
True.
And a lot of the time, this is why I was like, man, see, if the talk was already there, take the position, man. Show why you should be there. And he couldn't never really get over that hump. They have run some read option stuff for him in the following game, so the writing was on the wall. I knew what time it was. But you know what could have been. I'm going to take Trevor Lawrence because he's shown the track record.
You're fired as a GM if you take Trevor Lawrence first.
Absolutely.
You will be looking for a job with me.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You're
Trevor Lawrence.
Fired, bro.
Trevor Lawrence is
fired. You gonna be on? Hey, you gonna be on Pornhub? Look, I got you gonna be on Pornhub.
I'm gonna be on socks. No way. Trevor Lawrence has been the best quarterback in football for the last 3 years.
So